Hey guys, and welcome back to Tom's Garage. Today I'm going to be showing you around the Vauxhall Corsa-E, so stay tuned for this video. So here we have the Vauxhall Corsa-E, the latest and greatest electric Vauxhall. It rides in the same kind of platform as the Peugeot 208. We do have LED matrix headlights that do a little dance up front. As you can see, this is in a nice blue paint, which I think it's called Voltic Blue, but somebody in the comments can let me know. There we go, little LED logo down the side. It's going to be quite hard to distinguish this from a petrol one unless you're in the know. Obviously you can see the green strip on the registration plate, but some people who are looking for an electric vehicle that's not like an i3 BMW that kind of stands out, this might be the one for you. We do have these aerodynamic alloy wheels, so they're kind of like the SRI model, but they've got little inserts in them to make them a little bit more aerodynamic. This is an Elite Nav trim model, so it's quite high spec. As you can see, we've got the black roof, chrome strip, quite a nice two-tone kind of paint job on the car. Move around to the rear, you can see the Corsa-E logo, and being electric, no tailpipes. So to open the boot, little button underneath the griffin. And here we have a decent size boot space, rivals things like your Polo and your Fiesta. Nice and decent square shape. As you can see, we've got some cargo containers in here for electric cables, etc. This particular owner's got a nice car map, airport style for the protect the boot. Nothing too exciting back here, just your traditional boot affair with a little parcel shelves. Jump in the back of the Corsa. So in the back we can see legroom is not amazing, kind of these spread up. It does have seating for free, but you're probably ideal going to have for 2 adults or maybe 3 children. The floor will still have a transmission hump, which is annoying and a shame. Do have some headroom, 2 fingers worth. I'm 5'11" for reference, as you can see, quite broad. So you can see probably 2 adults will be fine back here. And I'll flip the camera around. Yeah, we've got a little bit of storage in here for a bottle, and we've got a little kind of map pocket there to put your iPad, etc. Quality, pretty standard Vauxhall back here with an electric window. Go ahead and jump inside the car. As you can see, we've got the new Vauxhall Corsa interior. Some things that let it stand out from the electric one versus the petrol one. We do have the electric gear selector. So we're inside the Corsa. As you can see, we've got a digital dash up front. Put in the brake, start the car up. So being the Elite Nav model, we do have the larger screen here, which will load up. We've also got the gear selector out of the kind of parent company shared with the DS. Some lane departure warning buttons and all that down here, and a little bit of storage down below, put your phone, etc. Climate control is quite nice to actually have physical buttons. Got heated seats as well in this car. A Cars of Glasgow video with a glove box. As you can see, spring, not lined with fuzzy stuff, part of the Stellantis grip. Build quality up front, it's not too bad, it's kind of texturised. I do like the infotainment screen, sorry, the LCD driver screen up front. We do have a drive mode button down here. So you can put it into sport, normal or eco. So that's quite cool. Also have a heated steering wheel as well, part of this Elite Nav package. So that isn't standard. And interior quality isn't too bad. It does feel well built. Some kind of rubberized plastic materials throughout. It is a Corsa at the end of the day. It's decent storage up front. A little bit of cup holders down here, electric parking brake, and a little armrest that slides forward and back. The seats themselves, as you can see, a little bit of cloth material on the outside, so the inside, and then the outside we do have this vinyl material that's easy to wipe down. They feel very supportive. I'm 5'11", got plenty of headroom, plenty of like shoulder room, plenty of knee room, plenty of adjustability as well in the car. The seat does slide forward and aft, and there's manual adjustment for almost every way. So what I do quite like is this little button here in the left hand stalk. If you turn it, you can see you can switch it between like driving, which you change, and you can change it to navigation. It gives you like the sat nav popping up like so, and then you can have it into computer or energy. This one reminds me of the Toyota Prius, and it kind of shows you where the energy is going, so that's quite cool. They do have like an auto dimming rear view mirror. We also have plenty of lights from that for all the doors, etc. SOS button, and we've even got little handy mirrors for passenger and driver, and grab handles as well, which is handy for some people. Sound system in this car is not too bad. I don't want to put radio on for copyright, but it is decent, and the touchscreen itself is pretty responsive. It does also have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, for anybody interested in that. And yeah, really conventional car, just happens to be an EV. Just notice it's a little shame that poor up is being attacked in some way. So out on the road behind the wheel of the Corsa-E, you're going to experience the ride being a little bit stiffer versus like the petrol version. This is due to the extra weight of the car. The springs have had to be stiffened up, so it's a bit less compliant out on the road. Steering is quite light and manoeuvrable, making parking a doddle. The gear selector itself is very fast, and it's automatic only in the Corsa-E. There's even a B mode for brake regeneration. However, it's not very pronounced, and there's no single pedal driving that you might experience with other vehicles, so the brake pedal is required. The brakes are strong and at decent stopping distance. There is 3 driving modes in the Corsa-E. We have Eco, Normal and Sport. Eco dulls the experience down that I just wouldn't recommend it. We also have a Sport that has an aggressive feel, and weirdly the steering wheel feels a bit little stiffer. So I found the car just has been quite happy being in normal mode. Performance wise, the car has got a claimed 0 to 60 in the 7.6 second range, and I've no doubt behind the wheel of the car today, it does feel pretty brisk off the line. Handling is good and it grips the road well. On the whole, it's got a decent boot, it's got a decent sized car. Pricing wise, the Corsa-E is a little bit more expensive than the standard petrol version of a Corsa. You're going to spend about 7 to 8 grand more on an electric one, but there is obviously benefits of an electric vehicle over petrol. The charging wise, the Corsa-E can charge at up to 100 kilowatt. So this means in about half an hour, you can go from about 15% charge to 80% charge. So the final pros of the Corsa-E is it's got decent features. It looks good, and it looks like a regular car inside and out. For somebody who just wants a car and not going to stand out like something like a Tsunami, you're going to love this. And it's also got a decent real-world range, which not many cars can claim these days. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this quick video on the Vauxhall Corsa-E. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel below, check me out on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, and I'll see you next video. Ciao.